All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the Coach's Desk. We appreciate you being here. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the support. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And in this one, we'll be talking about Simbini. We'll be talking about Let's See Tiboho, and the Botswana Grand Prix. Yeah. So let's jump right into it. The man, Let's See Tiboho, clocked 20.23 to take his section of the 200 meters in a wind reading of negative 1.6 meters per second. And it was a very controlled race. It was a good one. I guess he's just trying to, get in his paces to see how he actually progress for the remainder of the season. At this time of the season, you don't want to see athletes running super fast. And remember, this man is a man that has already gone 19.4, So we wouldn't expect to see him, especially with the fact that the World Championships is going to be all the way in September. So these athletes, if you notice the adjustment last year, this time, he was actually running faster. So there had to be an adjustment in his training window to ensure that they don't peak too early as it stands. So it's a good look to see him, competing, controlled race, like I said before, and he's doing what he needs to do at this time of the season. A lot of people not too comfortable when the Africans run in Africa, but at the end of the day, it's a place where competition is done, you know what I mean? So we just have to see how that one pans out, because there was another athlete, South African. He clocked 20.01 in negative 1.8 meters per second to win his section. Dambili is his name. He was ahead of Holland, 20.13, and Gift, 20.22 for that section. So it's a Grand Prix. Athletes are doing what they need to do, yeah. And they're enjoying what they're doing. That's the most important thing. You understand? And on the 400 side, the man Nene, yeah man, he was second, but Endore are going good for a season, I think Endore beat Let's See Tiboho early in a 400 meters, Yeah, man. And Endore are going for the season. But you see, the thing about these Botswanans still, them always go on good early season, Look upon it for true. But I just hope that they can get it together this year. Because running so fast at this juncture of the season, it's a real thing, because you have to ensure that you can maintain that stamina, maintain that performance throughout the season. You get what I say? So that is something that them really have to look out for. He clocked 44.35 ahead of Nene, 44.68. Nene got a PB in that one, and Pele 44.97. So the two second and third were South Africans, and those are two good runs. You understand? So as it stands, the athletes them really do well, and I guess they want to make people know, say, yo, them ready for this season. You get what I say? So look out for these athletes as they compete. It was in the men's 100 meters. It was a showdown between Omeniala and the man Simbini. Yeah, man, Simbini with him first global medal at the World Indoor. He picked up a bronze medal, and I think he's riding high on that right now, because he's the man that clocked a world lead 9.90, negative 1.4 meters per second. I think this is a good run. This is indeed a good run. And you know why me not discredit that run here? Because remember, I think he's still probably in good shape after coming off that World Indoor Championship. So I think it's a creditable run. You understand? So it is a good run. Omeniala 10 seconds flat, and Lenga 10.15 for third. So I think it's a good run. Big up to Simbini. He has been there. He has been doing what he has been doing, and trust me, big run. Also, we have to talk about the woman Dalia Muhammad. Yes, she is actually wrapping up her season 2 in terms of this is her final hurrah. You understand, and she's definitely doing what she showed us in the recent past what she can do in terms of her quality over the 400-meter hurdles. She dropped a time of 53.81, which is a very good time. I mean, it's good to know that when these athletes are hanging up their spikes, they can, still go out there and put up some good performances, and showcase their talent. I mean, Dalia Muhammad, she has been champion upon champion, so she's no fluke in the sport. And she basically pioneered the thing too, because she clocked some very good times, and then Sydney McLaughlin come about and start take it over. I think she was at world record holder at one point, yeah. So she's one of those dominant athlete over the years, yeah. And I mean, it's time for her to depart, and I think if she continue with those, I'll go on, Remember that race of the Grand Slam meet in Jamaica? Yeah, man, if she go on the way she go on, I think this would be a very good send off for her. And she probably want to do it in style. You get what I say? So it's a good look. I love to see when the athletes progress and do well. And certainly Dalia Muhammad is one of those athletes that you have to look forward to when she compete. Cassandra Tate, she clocked 55.59 for second, and the South African 56.10. She was third as they compete that one. So again, pretty much that is it that we want to talk about in this one, people. The track and field space hot right now. I mean, athletes are doing their thing. Everybody is preparing. April, probably in May, the latter part of May, you probably see the big guns them doing them thing. I said, in terms of speed and tapering. Well, they're not gonna really taper so quick still. You see me? I say they probably taper closer to the tournament, but it's gonna be a different season if you ask me, because some of these athletes, they are not going to be doing what they normally do. Yeah, them now go do. Coaches have already adjusted programs. Coaches have already set out the itinerary, the objective for the year. So it is important to see how these athletes go about doing their thing. As I say. So your thoughts on this continental tour? Your thoughts? I think Jamaica's Taekwondo Tracy was in that 100 meters, and he came about seventh. And it is what it is. Your thoughts. Until next time, people. Peace.